Welcome back. Hope you have had a nice break. Are there any questions? Anything? Any questions? Okay, I'm going to review for midterm tomorrow, next week. Midterm is February 17th from 1 to 3 here at MCJ 201. Students must come to the lab to write your test. Okay. The coverage. Week 1 to 5. Okay. The format, you have true, false questions. You have multiple choice. And you have short answer. Short answer usually require using SPSS. Okay. So practice test available. On Sakai, under the test quizzes. Remember, each week we have 1% hands-on. So today's hands-on is to complete practice test. Only 3 questions. You are allowed to submit 2 times, but the actual test will be just one attempt submission. Okay. So any questions so far? Next, scopes of the test. I will give you some topics. Okay. It will not 100% from these scopes, but maybe 90%. Okay. It's not 100%, maybe 90%. Okay. It is. So you need to understand the population versus sample. Okay. When you do inferential statistics, it is targeting population. Okay. So population versus sample. To describe population, we use statistic. And to use a sample or population, we use parameters. Examples of parameter is population mean, mu, that is a parameter. Population standard deviation, sigma, that is parameter. Okay. And when you're talking about sample mean X bar, that is a statistic. Sample standard deviation S, that is a statistic. Okay, so distinguish among just this one. And then distinguish between descriptive statistic and inferential. And then hypothesis. What is the null hypothesis? I'll just write down short form, null hypothesis. What is alternative hypothesis? And what is type 1 error? What is type 2 error? And also know the nominal data. What is nominal data? Maybe this should maybe under here. Nominal data. Nominal data. Ordinal data. Interval data. Okay. And also qualitative data versus quantitative data. Okay. And under the hypothesis, calculate value using Excel. I don't specify method. As long as you can calculate, I don't mind. Using Excel, using calculator, or using the table or forms. Okay. This critical value for both z-test and for t-test. And also I have a lot of questions about the box plot, maybe generally charts like box plot, under plot, etc. Okay. Under the descriptive statistics, make sure you know how to calculate mean, median, standard deviation. Okay, you need to calculate those. And then, and also under this category, if given a data, how do you know it is skewed to left, skewed to right, bell-shaped symmetry, okay, skewed to the left, the right, bell-shaped symmetry. Let me check if there are some questions online. Okay, I don't see questions. And also there is a question about empirical rule. By the way, the test is open book, open resources, open notes, okay? Even open up internet. If you're not sure about, you can search for internet, but it is individual work, okay? So they may have question about empirical rule. Well, maybe add here. Something about empirical rule. Standardization. And then remember we did all the in hypothesis test. You also need to know the test we want through. I will give you the name. So actually, unit 5, unit 6. Create a new variable. Did a couple of times today. How do you create a new variable? Okay, and conduct one sample t-test. Conduct paired samples t-test, and then independent sample t-tests. Okay. So please excuse me for some typo. Okay. And then one-way analysis of variance. Two-way analysis of variance. Then Pearson correlation. Partial correlation. Linear regression. Bivariate linear or simple bivariate has another name, simple linear regression. Multiple regression. Okay, so those are the topics. Okay. Any questions? Okay, now for the hands-on, I posted the practice test. If you go to the test quizzes, and you see the midterm is February 17. The practice test is today. Just familiar yourself of the format. Okay, you can ask me any question for the practice test, but during the midterm, usually I don't answer questions. Okay, if you are not sure about something during the midterm, just try your best effort. Okay. So the practice test, you can do it now. I'm not sure how do you see it from, this is my view, instructor's view. So that's all for the topics for the midterm. The format will be true or false questions, multiple choice, and short answer. Short answer usually will, some questions use Excel. So if I click, can do the practice test, preview, okay, I can do preview. So you can do the practice test now, okay? You can click begin assessment. So see, the practice just have one multiple choice, but during the actual test, you have a lot of multiple choice. Any questions? Yes.
I think there might be an issue with the practice test. The first question, it says identify the following, but there's nothing written about what to do with the following.
Thank you so much. So question 1, maximum number of what is partial correlation? The next one.
Yeah, this one.
Okay, use SPSS conduct a partial correlation for data file 32. Under output, identify the following. Maximum. Oh, thank you so much. So I need to identify. Thank you. So question 3, I need to modify. Maybe I will make correction here. I will ask you to modify what? Or to identify what? Okay, 32. Identify partial correlation between intimate and friends. Partial between variable intimate and variable friend. Thank you so much for pointing that out. So question 3, you add this. Because I already opened the test, I have no way to modify it. Question 3, identify partial correlation between variable intimate and variable friend. I just need a number. Just typing a number. So that is the format of the midterm test. How many questions do we have? Let me see. Midterm, we have, let me see, 27 questions. About 27 questions. And also the question will be random. So your question 1 would be different from the next person, okay? Randomize the question. So do your own work, okay? Once you've done this, we're done for today. We have some time. You may start your assignment. You have any questions, I am here. If you don't have questions, the class is over. Okay. Thank you so much for your participation. Good luck for next week. Remember, you can always email me if you have any questions between now and next week. Please allow 2 business days to have your email answered. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. I'm going to stop recording. Okay.